Welcome back to On Scene Sports TV and El Futuro Sports Academy people. Yeah, man, Reggae Boys News. Reggae Boys News. A year time now, Mabala. Look in the back of that number there, you see a name called King, and it is Richard King. Beside me, we have El Futuro Academy boss,
Yeah,
Javi
all right.
Meeks. I am okay. Are you okay?
I am great.
The question is,
Yeah.
what will the diaspora people say who always talk about King went to Iceland and did not make it? With these big clubs looking at him.
Well, the diaspora always change the rule once the Jamaican, the local players break through. So
So the rule changes for them.
it's going to change, if he goes there or not.
Perform.
Before we reach to that,
Mhm.
let's talk about the rumors that is been circulating about the links that Richard King has been gonna gain an interest from the various number of clubs, and these clubs are not second tiers or third tier clubs or competitions. These clubs are English based top tier clubs. So
Yeah.
let them know based on what the rumors are about.
So Mr. Meeks, there are a lot of articles on the internet that is reporting on this. You have IRFM, you have the rtackle.com, you have Give Me Sports. Give Me Sports is a big one. They have the EPL tables and all those, so people can go there and get all the information they want. They keep a record on that there. So it's not no joke or thing. This is information coming out of England, and England. If you're not good enough, not even a rumor will go on your name, especially you're playing for Jamaica. Jamaica is not really known to send defenders to England and so forth. So this must be something that is in the making for a long time.
Let me be honest with you. In my opinion, I think that once you get some interest from these clubs, you must be doing something right. It's not an issue where somebody can just put in a word, the Jamaican culture, and somebody put in a word and boss you.
Mhm.
That those things doesn't work that way. The scouts for the various clubs may have been watching for a period of time, may have been analyzing it, looking at what the data has been saying, and based on what the data is saying, the data telling them that they will fit perfect, he will fit into their system and style of play, and from that they show that interest to get him on board.
All right, let us go into the information, and we're reading from Give Me Sports, people. Give Me Sports. RFM have it as well, but we're reading from Give Me Sports. All right. So basically, West Ham United are reported leading the race to sign promising defender Richard King, Mr. Meeks, ahead of a Premier League trio Newcastle, Aston Villa, and Brighton, according to journalist Graeme Bailey. You need to look up this person, Graeme Bailey. Is it he's getting the information? All right, is it true?
That's a good
That's a
question.
good
But
question,
I don't think these journalists would put propaganda out there
especially for
without
Jamaican players.
without basis on which they get their source. So they probably get source and they hold the source and try to ensure that the source is credible. Then they publish these things.
True. The highly sought after centre back who currently plays for Jamaica's side, Cavaliers FC, has no shortage of suitors after impressing in the Jamaican Premier League and helping Cavaliers FC winning their third league title in their history last season. West Ham, who splashed out close to 140 million in the summer transfer window, seems to be showing no signs of stopping anytime soon, and are looking to continue capturing some of the most exciting talents around under Team Steden 10. And King has emerged as a potential new target for 2025. So basically, they're looking at January transfer window. They could bring him in if the price is right. Rudolph Speed's supposed to be laughing now.
Speed is really serious. King is at what, 22?
Yes.
I think you should not be too exorbitant with your price, but not too cheap with your price also.
Mhm.
And get King out because this is the moment. If King doesn't leave now,
That's it.
by the next 2 to 3 years time, he will not be a target in the market. So now is his moment.
Maybe go to a MLS or El Salvador or
Yeah,
Costa Rica League,
yeah, but
something like
you
that.
want
Yeah. Yep.
because I personally believe that King is good enough to be in the Jamaica team playing week whenever the international breaks come in. But for some reason, the favorites, the views, should I not say
No
favorite,
use favorite. So the views
the
of the
views of the masses, as
yes.
well as the coaching staff, believe that English-based players or overseas-based players are better. And I'm not saying that some of these players don't have the edge, but in all cases, not all these players are that top tier
But
as
but we
people
need to
say.
put things in context, though, Mr. Mix. When you play for Jamaica, it's totally different when you play for your club, right or wrong.
In terms of what? I'm
In
sorry.
terms of if you look, yeah, so look at Malati here playing for his club and playing. He plays well for his club. But when he
Because
plays for Jamaica,
he doesn't play in the position that he's
when you
playing
look
for
at when
Jamaica.
you look at say even Leon Bailey, he doesn't play well for Jamaica, but he plays well for his club.
Because Liam Bailey is getting a lot of feed balls from his club, and the chemistry and the understanding as to what to do in possession or out of possession is much clearer in the club compared to Jamaica. Jamaica needs to just get the selected the team properly, select players, and create their own style. So every window you have that set of players working together, and everybody understand what to do in the different phases of the game, and over time they will get better. But
So
when you chop and change and chop and change and
all right. So what I
mm,
am saying is that Richard King, to me, I don't see Richard King make a bad step in the Reggae Boys team since he was given the opportunity by Tapa Whitmore, big up Tapa Whitmore for that. You understand me?
mhm.
I don't think he make a bad step coming in. And I think, even when Paula was there, Paula liked Richard King because he was given a role where he could drive in the middle of the park and play that line splitting pass. And he was doing it pretty well,
look,
especially in
look,
the El
look,
Salvador
look
game.
at King. Why is it that we didn't try King as a being?
That's a good question.
Why you don't try him? If you're saying he's young and inexperienced and will make errors at the back, put him in front of some experienced player.
One thing I
Can
know,
can he do worse than what the current midfielders are
one
doing?
thing I know, King will not give away the ball like everybody in the midfield. And it's just the truth. Who don't like it? That's just my opinion. He would join a host of top young talent at the club, including 18-year-old youngster Luis Guilherme, who penned a 5-year deal at London Stadium upon his arrival from Brazil Giants Palmeiras, while promising French midfielder Contes acquisition followed soon after before returning to Paris FC on a season-long loan. So, Amos, Richard King. According to Bailey, King is likely to be viewed as an investment for the future and a solid rotation option at West Ham after the club secured two marquee arrivals at centre back this summer in Max Killman and Jean Claire Tadipo, having allowed Kurt Zuma, Angela Ogobona, and Naif Agerd to move on. Killman, who arrived from Wolves on a 7-year deal, has so far played every single minute of the Premier League season under Julian and provided an assist in a 2-0 win at Crystal Palace, the team's also victory of the season so far in the division. Meanwhile, is yet to settle in at the London Stadium, having amassed just 7 minutes of play in the top flight league.
But
All right, people,
I tend to
continue. Oh,
like Brighton
yeah,
more
his
than
style,
West Ham.
yeah, his
I
style of
think I
play.
think the Brighton team. would be a better fit for King.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm to pick second place, I would go with Aston Villa.
Yeah, you will learn at
Yeah.
Aston Villa a lot. You will learn at Aston
Not
Villa.
saying that he will not learn, but when you look at what West Ham has done, West Ham has already buy some young centre half who they think are promising,
Mm.
and the views are that those centre half are more exposed to high level football more than a Jamaican player.
Right.
So automatically, without all players getting a fair opportunity, Richard King will fall in third place. He will have to work his way from third to first or second to get
True.
in. Not a bad thing, but let's look at the style of play. West Ham over the years has been a very direct team, but now they are tending to change their style. If you notice, what we have lobbied for or preached all the time, everybody tend to see that this is the way to go. Football has passed this direct type, bully type or something. Football has to be entertaining and exciting to draw crowd, draw spectators, draw this, draw excitement so that money can be made. Whether we want to accept it yes or no, football is a business.
Yeah,
And business
I
needs to
want to.
generate funding.
I want to get
And
this
if you are
clear.
not generating funding, then the success of whatever business you're in will fail.
True. I want to make this clear so all the persons can listen. And this is what coming from West Ham based on information that the journalist is bringing out to us. Comfortable with either foot. King would bring versatility. I say you go.
Yeah, versatility.
Versatility. Let me say it wrong. Yeah, versatility. To West Ham. To me happy me I say it all right. Defense in the long term, as he can feature anywhere across the back line and can even step into a defensive midfield role. Why are
When
we there,
needed.
Jamaica?
No,
I go
no.
on like we are mad people.
But Ansi, this is somebody who has no affiliation with Jamaica. Saw this player,
Don't even care.
record this player, look at, analyze this player, and this is what the person is saying about the player. Comfortable with either foot. If it was Elvatura unseen said that, then I said
Every
Dalsart or
day them
something.
beat to left, right, and center.
Listen,
And say me said
comfortable
him
with
better than Pino.
either
But me
foot.
never say so.
Versatile defender in the long term. Huh?
Mm.
This player can play anywhere in the back line.
Mhm.
I am reading, people, I'm summarizing. And can either step into the defensive midfield role
When needed.
when needed. But yet still, I remember must say a year or two ago under Whitmore, I thought when we saw Hall use him and he started sliding to the middle of the field and start distributing the ball. I said, why is it that we don't try him as a D mid
And him
as
now give
well?
a ball.
Why we don't put him there and see
Him
what?
not, him rarely make a bad choice with the ball. Him,
But then
him squares him at the box. You can see what I try to do.
I I,
Everything just look
I am
proper.
just hoping that this work out for him. I'm hoping that all persons involved will make common sense prevail and no harden is kept and blighting this youngster's future. And he gets the opportunity to go overseas in a professional system where he cannot get up one morning and feel like he can't bother. But he would have to get up every scheduled time, barring doctor's permission. Will have to train, right?
So he must get better.
Must get better.
And him a youth who want to get better, you know. You can say him have
And him
passionate.
can live certain lifestyle, nightlife,
But you
and
watch the game, Mr. Meeks, and I heard a lot of person, I hear a person who don't really like local based players as well. We're mentioning that King really good, you know. We don't want to call him names still, right? But they mention it while we were at the stage at Sabina Park, King really good, you know. Him say King really good. And it in my head. That person always talk about JPL players not good enough. You understand
let
me?
me highlight something to
And
you.
for him to say that, it look like it's a change of heart watching him live.
For me to say this, uh, JPL players, one of their biggest issues
Mm,
is the unprofessional mindset and attitude.
true.
Now, if I have a JPL team and I finish my footballing competition in
True.
May, the end of May, call it May, June, And then I have a competition in August, early August.
Mm.
And when August come, my players physically is right back at square one. What that tells you is that the players during their off season have done nothing to
Poor.
maintain their physical abilities.
True.
They sit and they do as they like, and then they expect coaches to come back and bring them right back through for preparation. Why is it that these players couldn't maintain their physical attributes? And when they come back, all the coach will have to do is start directly with the tactics and tap up on the endurance. It's a mindset. And if that mindset is not changed, it's going to be an issue. I remember going to the game over the weekend. An individual said to me, who is the coach of a team, I won't call the name of the person or the team, and the individual said to me that he had to bench some of his players because they're not coming to training. What the hell? Huh? What the hell is that?
On him,
And you're paying these players. Yes, these players will want more money, but you're paying them. If you work at a little supermarket, you get $15,000 a week. The Chinaman tell you to come 6 days a week, and you're there every day.
mm. Yeah, one 15,000.
So if me I give you $70,000 a month, and me I say come for training 4 times a week, what the backside you're not coming? Why you come up with the excuse?
True. True.
Mindset.
Mindset.
So
That is true.
me happy for Richard King. Me really happy. It is a good thing, a good look, and I hope that things will work out. And I hope that if it do work out for him, it will also work out on the field of play, where he can go on that field and display that, because Richard King going to one of these clubs and playing is not representing Richard King alone. He is representing the rest of players within our league
Mm-hmm.
to state that if given some opportunities, we can perform at the highest level.
And I believe that Richard King can. In my opinion, if you look at his development, look at his physicality. So I mean, you don't want to say body type like Shannon Sharp, or the man. You understand what I'm saying? Look at his body type. It's built from schoolboy days makes it a great turn in terms of how in the same the kind of lanky and tall. Now he has the
Tone.
mass. He has the mass and he's quick as well. He's quick as well. He's not that slow. People think he's slow. He's not that slow. He's quick as well, and so on. But people, 22-year-old already has 72 senior appearance for Cavaliers FC to date, including 17 in the previous term, scoring 5 goals. He also has 18 senior caps for the national team, where he is a teammate of the West Ham star Michael Antonio and teammate to Aston Villa star Leon Bailey, and West again teammate to Brenton star
Bradford.
Ethan
Bradford.
Bradford, and what teammate again to Wally Potter players. Hey, that is that's how it makes
Mm.
and play alongside them and look pretty well. But we the Jamaican same enough for the other side because him they go to Iceland and he never make it. The team never make it, not him. The team drop out. And it was a loan deal to you know me. It's loan deal. What loan deal mean? You go, you come back
Spend the
here.
time
You
when
spend the time where you do,
come and then
come
have
back
the decision to renew
and renew
or
your contract.
not renew.
Right. And the player have a play night. Suppose him don't want to stay and he want to come back home. Come back home, sit there now. The waiting sometimes is the best thing that could happen. You understand my people? So at the end of the day, I am looking forward to see this deal go forward January because January would be when the transfer window opens up, Mr. Mix. That's where Richard King will get the option to go overseas to play.
No, but you see, before we go, the coach there, the coach there now, I wonder if it's the coach who has an interest in King. Because if the coach has the interest in King, the coach is not getting good results so far. And you know that in England, if you're not getting good results, you know it's just a matter of time before them kick you out.
That's why Mr. Mix more than 3 clubs. So if him gone, Aston Villa want him to.
So Like we see what
Brighton
go on.
want
Big
him.
up King.
But
Big
I
up,
would have
big
prefer
up.
him go Aston Villa still because Aston Villa with Unai Emery would have refined him, would have refined him, and he would have get. You understand what I mean?
Mm.
He would have learn, keep the
But
ball and play and join the attack and score.
Brighton is a good team.
And Brighton is a good team as well. But I think Aston Villa now is a team for players. You understand me? I think Aston Villa is a team for players right now. But anyway, Mr. Minutes, that's it.
Yeah, man.
That's
Big
it.
up King. Big
Big
up,
up
big
King,
up, big
putting on
up.
the shirt, people. Over there, so 6 over there, so animal mode. Ready for it. Big up my baller. The time is now. January is our way. You can't chat to speed now, people. If this go through, you can't chat to speed now, people. You can't chat to speed.